keep on the grind. 27/9, not to 24/7, not enough time. Put in overtime, me a forget mine. Never thief nobody, me mother say feel low crime. Cause life is hard, have to work hard. The money now make if you just sit down in a yard and a cry time hard. Have to grind hard, jump in our studio, I rhyme hard.
Greetings viewers of Unfinished Business, and we are back today. I am your host, Tariq Abdeles. Today I'm going to solo, but thank God we have a very beautiful guest. Miss Godoy, you want to kindly introduce yourself to the people of Punta Gorda?
Hi, I'm Karla Godoy. I'm the owner of Aroma Mochas. I'm 19 years old and I have an associate's degree in tourism management.
Wow, perfect associate degree from venture and all that, because as you can see, the establishment will always attract tourists. So Miss Karla, welcome to Unfinished Business. First thing, we are proud of your establishment, we're proud of all your accomplishments, and today we are here for you to expound a little bit about what you have going on and give the people at PG and the visitors to Punta Gorda a chance to know how they could find your shop and what they could get at your shop. So today we are start with the age factor. Being a female, it's already hard in this world, but you are a young lady with your own business. Tell me, what motivated you to come up with all of this?
Okay, first of all, the biggest motivation was school. So I started this business when I was attending the University of Belize. I was doing my first semester, and to continue school, I needed more finance, right?
Yeah.
So my main focus at the time was school and to complete school. So I had to find ways, to make money on my own. And growing up, in a business family, I know that nothing is impossible, like to make money, because everything around you is money.
Definitely.
So my older sister Liliana, she was the one who, gave me the idea, and she was the one who taught me how to make a milkshake, and taught me everything.
Big up my schoolmate Lily. You see you produce good things there.
She was the one who taught me. I didn't know how to decorate a shake, I didn't know how to make a shake, but she was the one who really showed me everything that I needed to know. And so that's the reason why I'm still here today.
That's quite impressive. I mean, I enjoy the fact that siblings within your household show each other love, and especially make business with each other. Tell me, so you would call Lily your biggest inspiration, or you have other family?
Definitely.
Because I know historically, this is a nice part. I never see PG without one Godoy shop, without somebody from the Godoy family owning a business. It just so happened to be right now that you're the person. Yeah. So tell me, do you have anybody else in your family who partly inspire you, or is it your big sister Lily?
Honestly, yes, my aunts and my uncle, they do have, even my dad, he has a business himself, but my biggest motivator, influencer was Liliana. She was the one, who was always there making her stuff, and she taught me everything that I knew. So it was her, because I saw, the money she received, and how easy it was for her to do it, do something she loved and get money from it, right? So she was the one.
Well, on behalf of PG, I have to say thanks, Lily, and I have to thank you as well. We're sure she's proud of you, because you've done an awesome job. I mean, I had your product already, I enjoy it, and that's something I plan to do a whole lot more, especially when this COVID done and we have more finance in our pocket. But let me get to the topic of COVID. Since you're an entrepreneur, you depend on what's taking place out here. You depend on the market out here. So I'm sure that the COVID has affected you. But you want to list a few. You don't have to expound too much on that. Just list a few ways as to how the COVID affected your business. After this, we'll expound on the mental health of yourself and the business and what's not.
Okay, so to answer your question, how COVID affected my business, I was completely closed down, and with the business being closed down, no profit coming in, no sales happening, so I was practically bankrupt, no money left. But as somebody with ambition, I couldn't just allow Aroma Mochas to go down just like that. So I called my sister-in-law, and she was the one who financed back the business, and we became partners. So now it's a partnership. So I'm not the only one behind Aroma Mochas now. But in life, things always change.
Definitely.
It is not always like you plan.
Definitely.
So you just have to be prepared. Like you just have to have a strong mindset and see like what is best for you. Cannot be selfish.
Definitely.
So the success is mine, but not only mine. You understand?
It's a business that you're sharing.
So
the profits
through COVID, I really appreciate COVID because through COVID I got to work with somebody that is my best friend as well.
Wow. That's
And
nice.
so now we both own Aroma Mochas. So
Okay. So wait. So sister, right? How you doing? That's nice. I never know you are my entrepreneur as well. I mean, that's nice. That's nice. Well, glad to see you show the interest. You're there at the shop. Everything happen as well. But just now mention something which are near and dear to my heart. The mental toughness and will. You had to persevere. You had to fight through it. You had to look further. You had to dig deeper. Tell me something. Was it your mental toughness and your determination that was it only that made you persevere through this COVID, or was there more to it? Or explain to us how the mental toughness and your determination push you to propel to continue this business and not give up, especially in these trying times.
Basically, the mental toughness that was just naturally there because I couldn't just sit home and watch all the bills, raise up, and I couldn't be able, to help.
Definitely.
So I had to fight with my mind and try to find ways to come up and help in the
Help
house.
the situation.
So, yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
And you see something that a lot of people lack is determination. During this pandemic, we find all the people who weren't determined, they just end up to drop out of business. And well, from the mere fact that we're still there, that your establishment, it expressed one level of seriousness, and we're grateful for that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and Aroma Mochas was, when I was in high school, I didn't know that I would have Aroma Mochas. I discovered, that on my journey, to the university, and now that I have completed my associates, I am not looking for any government job.
Anything.
I'm not looking for any employment elsewhere.
Smart.
I'm working now on my dream. So
Smart.
that's one of the.
It's beautiful to start. It's beautiful to start from this age, from this young, and that's something about I truly respect, and we wish you all the best of luck in the future. I mean, you got nice product, and we expect that the people at Punta Gorda will definitely support you. So we definitely will have to take our commercial break at this point in time. And I'll launch up my brother Skyler Young, Rashid Arzu, co-host. The man missing today, don't feel like we got any roofing at the camp. But just something apart, the man missing today, he not live that PG. However, no watch nothing. You are the back for the next episode, and we are the back after this commercial break. So make sure to stay in tune and enjoy the nice scene at Aroma Mochas. We'll be right back after these messages.
Stay on the grind, 27/9, not to 24/7, not enough time. Put in overtime, me I forget mine. Never thief, nobody, me mother say feel no crime. Cause life is hard, have to work hard. The money now make if you just sit down in a yard and I cry time hard. Have to grind hard, jump in our studio, I rhyme hard.
Hey Cause, what's up?
Hey Kev, what's up? I already had to do a lead job searching, but I did notice that all of them, they request that I have some kind of knowledge about Microsoft Word and Excel.
So you know about Word and Excel then?
Not really, I kind of slow in that area.
Yeah, well just the idea, see a post for y'all later about an online course, very very cheap about Word and Excel.
Oh, really?
Yeah man, when you have time, check it out.
Say less, Kevin. Thank you.
Youth Association Developing Livelihood in Toledo is back with its Computer Essential course. To register, go to Facebook, go to search, type in Yard Light, click the link to Yard Light's Facebook page, and go to the Register Today post. Click Shop Now, then enter your first name on the application, your last name, your email address, and the district that you live in. Click submit, and it's that easy and simple. Yard Light, where development and inspiration happen.
And we're back, viewers of Unfinished Business. Thanks for being ever so kind, ever so patient. Again, large up my co-host, man of the after this, Karla Young. Big up yourself wherever you're there. Now, back to Aroma Mochas. Miss Karla, again, thanks for having us. I mean, tell me something. How, was it hard for you to put together all these nice resources? I mean, I see, okay, nice signage, everything going on, all of decorations, and you even exemplify what you have for sale, the banana shakes and that. How you get that done?
Creativity,
Yeah.
originality. So that fire was already in me, and I'm a very resourceful person. So, for example, the sign, that I make, it's from the cardboard boxes that the China would throw away. Mm-hmm. And then I try to find ways to make nice it up.
Definitely.
And add pictures and use it to advertise my product. Mm-hmm. So
it's very attractive. I mean, if I remember when we were small, we just start to walk on that sign I go through. If I meet this, I have to stop. If I see this sign, it's a must. I need to stop. So this is our very creative sign. I mean, it shows that you went above and beyond with the resources that you had. And it's very important to make way younger generation understand that they could venture without having the world of finances.
Yeah.
So I want to advise the younger generation as to how they could have step in at the entrepreneurial world and give them an invitation and make them know how easy it can be, or whatever you don't want to tell them.
First of all, the most important thing is to start. As long as you could find something to make money and you know that it will be a hit, all you need to worry about is how to start.
All right.
Because I believe that once you start something, you will focus on just keep getting better. So starting, start somewhere, even if it's with only $50 as your capital, but at least start somewhere.
Yeah, and another thing is Aroma Mochas, where it is now, it's, remember you may start off at home, if I'm not mistaken?
I started on Main Middle Street.
Yeah, and well, that's the family home, so I call it your home. Sorry if you don't live there, but that's the family house, so I call it home for you. You started off there and now you're there in your own tabernacle.
Yeah. So, like you mentioned, mindset, mind toughness. The business been through a lot. Mm-hmm. Life doesn't always go as planned. So, there were so many things that was right on the road, and changing location was not because I planned to, but because life.
Yeah, part of life.
It was a part of life.
Definitely.
But I didn't let that, stop my progress from happening. So now we operate from 2 locations. So in life, I believe that everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. You lose one, but it's to gain more.
End up with 2.
So you shouldn't, stop because one location shut down.
But open too.
Yeah, now we open from the old market stall number 14, and we also open from 2 Galway Street.
That's your house?
Yeah, that's the one that is located in my yard.
Definitely. Well, right now we're there behind the old market. I wish the producers and me executive producer especially will get the B-roll of the one your yard, so the people understand that this thing real. We actually have 2 locations, that 2 set of equipments that that means a lot. We have to congratulate you.
Thank you.
After the next topic. No, earlier off the camera we mentioned something about mental health, and before we get to the products that you have to offer, I want to talk about the mental well-being owning a business, what does it take to remain to remain stable? What does it take from yourself? What all do you have to give for you to?
First of all, you need to be self-disciplined, right? You need to make sure that you are consistent. You need to not only consistent with opening the business, but also consistent with the product you make. You know, like you want to keep it at that level that is all the way at the top.
Yeah.
You need to be humble. You need to be respectful. You need to be friendly, because whenever we have the best customer service, right? And I could brag about that because everybody knows that, you know,
You're a nice person. Yeah.
So basically you need to be a people person.
The fact that you are a people person, it makes it far easier for yourself. So, all right. So, after this break, we will discuss your products, what I have to offer. Maybe we might delve into how much we're not going to how much it costs, but what it takes to produce, and from there we could just carry on and see how we are finished up. So viewers of Unfinished Business, I want to ask you to remain patient to do it. We're going back for one commercial segment, and from this we are correct back with the final segment of the show. So we'll be right back across some of these messages. Don't touch that dial.
It's hard to ignore the level of violence in Belize, especially on youth.
This has a clear impact on the country as a whole, but more specifically, the persons who have been exposed to it.
Exposure to family violence can be traumatic and can negatively impact many factors, such as development, academic performance, coping skills, and relationships. For many youth, this is not a choice.
Violence against women and girls also constitutes a grave violation of human rights and remain one of the greatest challenges in achieving gender equality.
Girls and young women are particularly vulnerable to various forms of violence, which leaves deep and long-term impacts on their lives, stifling their potential to grow, lead, prosper, and thrive.
Some children lose the ability to feel empathy for others. Others feel socially isolated, unable to make friends as easily due to social discomfort or confusion over what is acceptable.
In order to respond to the overwhelming issues associated with domestic violence, it is important to understand these issues and know how to identify them.
Youth engagement and leadership is imperative for accelerating and sustaining progress on preventing and ending violence against women and girls.
Prevention must start early in life through promoting respectful relationships and transforming the social norms in which gender-based violence and family violence is rooted.
In particular, engaging young men and boys in the prevention of violence towards young women and girls is critical.
If we want to bring sound changes to the future, we better engage the youth now.
Together, we can work towards creating a generation of empowered youth and support the change we need to create a better tomorrow.
It's all on you.
And we're back, viewers of Unfinished Business. Thanks for being ever so kind, ever so patient. And we want to thank Aroma Mochas once more for the third and final time for inviting us to this luxurious establishment. So now, we finally reach the part where everybody will want to hear about. What's on the menu? What all do you have up? Like, as I see the label here. Perhaps, and you know. Tell me about the products and what all you have up right now.
Okay, so we have different shakes available. We have healthy shakes, sweet shakes. We have cereal shakes that, you know, that is something very new. You can't find that in the town. Okay. So in case, you know, you wake up and you don't want
for breakfast.
You don't want a heavy breakfast.
Yes, yeah.
You could come on Front Street, style number 14, the old market. That's our location when we're open during the day.
Trust me, you can't miss it. I mean, it's there. It's right there when you come in.
So You could find cereal milkshakes, you could find strawberry milkshakes, you could find blueberry milkshakes, coffee milkshakes. We have so many different flavors that you could choose from: Oreos, Chuckies, Kit Kat, coconut, pineapple, melon, iced coffee, frozen coffee, and our decoration presentation is always on point. You definitely get your money worth. We always have good reviews, so
the product is good.
the product is good. You yourself,
Definitely, I know for a fact the product is great. I mean, I find myself like, I'm sorry, done. I also continue trying and just the cream that top, just to come out and I'm like, damn, I need more of this shit. But not much nothing. We'll get to that. But one time you present this Chucky's biscuit, you actually give a whole Chucky's in it.
yeah. So whatever you see on the picture is what you get.
Yeah. All right.
So we always go the extra mile for presentation, you know, and like I said, you get your money worth. So you get, sometimes you get 2 Chucky's biscuit on the top. It depends. So it depends what you're buying, you know, if you're buying small cup or a large cup, so you definitely get your money worth. Yeah.
You could just dip the Chucky's into the cream and enjoy it more than you usually
And we make our own whipped cream. So so it's, you know, as an entrepreneur, you need to, like I said, obstacles, you know, you will face them. And right now, so you need to improvise. You need to be creative. You need to be original. So and I must say that we are the trendsetters here in Punta Gorda. You know, we set the trend and they follow behind. So
so well, we're not delving into anybody else doing this, but I don't see nobody else doing. If they're doing this, they're not doing this.
Yeah.
They're trying to do this, and it's something that I'd encourage you to step up their game if they want to make the thing last, because Aroma Mochas is here to stay. Tell me about the cost of production.
So the cost of production, you want me to give you in detail how many?
Not necessarily monetary value. You could just tell me you could just round the figures to it, and you could tell me like the time frame it would take to make one, and how much, like, what are you gonna need to put into one of these to make this come out?
Okay, so we have different shakes available. So if I'm making for example, a fruit smoothie, I will probably need to get strawberries, and let's use the strawberry as an example. So that would care real strawberries. We try to be very healthy when it comes to the fruit. So we try to use less sweet and just more, you know, like more of the fruit itself. So to make one of these shakes, we probably take about 8 to 10 minutes to make one.
Quick.
Very quick, or maybe less. It all depends on what you're buying.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we definitely will try something before that fire. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, Aroma Mochas, come on. So, Pan, this will be with final stop, right? I want to make you explain to the people of Punta Gorda why they should support your business. Give them the address and the location once more, because we don't want to make no mistake about it. If you have a phone number they could contact, if you have one specific person they could contact, just start with people at PG or Aroma
Okay,
Mochas.
well, to the people of Punta Gorda, I believe that you guys should support Aroma Mochas, because we are not only for us, we also give back to the community. You know, through us, we did couple fundraising for people of Punta Gorda who needed our help as well.
Never had a clue. That's nice.
We give back. It's not only for us.
Yeah, it's not just for profit. It's for the larger community as well.
And we do it with love. We do it because we enjoy providing something healthy, and basically we are young, we are women, and we want to be successful. We are determined to be successful. So either way, we're gonna make it to the top, because even if it's only 2 supporters, trust me, we will still remain open just
with those 2 supporters.
Only 2, yeah.
And that's the mindset we want to encourage you ladies to keep. And we want to congratulate you now again. The youngest set of entrepreneurs I know in the town of Punta Gorda doing it this big. Keep up the good work. And we don't finish business, we wish you the best of luck in the future. So Bapplay Studios. Thanks for having us today, man. We're up on the road kind of late and no one sorry just come and work our thing, but we have to make it happen. Large up my executive producer. Big up the co-host. Man, they are today, but I run one who will tune in just so the man will mail in spirit. And from this up, we'll be out. Thanks, viewers of Unfinished Business. We're out.
Stay on the grind, 27/9, not 24/7. That not enough time. Put in overtime. Me I forget mine. Never thief nobody. Me mother say feel no crime. Cause life is hard. Have to work hard. The money now make if you just sit down in a yard and I cry time hard. Have to grind hard. Jump in our studio. I rhyme hard.